man planned their new home.
Hello, you must be my new neighbor. My name's Wise. What's yours? I am Mr. I. Got your house all planned? I'm going to lay foundation next week. Right there, I'll have a beautiful ocean view. Are you crazy? I'm going to build my house right here on the beach. Do you think that's a good idea? The tide comes in pretty high. I'm going to build it from silk. I got it from India, and even when the tide comes, I'll be safe. I guess you read the charts and know what you're doing. Of course I know what I'm doing. Of course. Well, I'm building my house on solid ground. What do you mean? It's easier to build it on the sand, and you can save a lot of money. Okay, if you say so, but I'm still laying a firm foundation.
So the two men went to work. While Wise was still laying his foundation, Mr. I finished all the framing. While Wise was working on the interior, Mr. I was having a party in his lavish home with his friends, Smart Alec and Smarty Pants. And Wise decided to take a break.
So how's your house coming along? Good, thanks. Just one more piece till it's finished. These are my friends, Smart Alec and Smarty Pants. I see you're building a house. Are you building sand or a rock? I'm building my house on a rock. That means I'm building my house on firm foundation. Well, your house is way more expensive than Mr. Wise's house. Of course it is. Mr. I's house is the best.
So Wise finished his house and built it to the specifications of the building code. Every morning he awoke, looked outside, and saw the ocean and Mr. I's house. Then one morning, after a heavy windstorm,
Wait, something is missing. Oh no, it's Mr. I's house. I wonder what happened. Someone's at the door. Hello, Smart Alex and Smarty Pants. What brings you here? Well, Mr. I invited us for breakfast, but then we discovered his house disappeared. You made the right choice. Everyone should build their house on a rock. Inside my house, we'll have breakfast in my house.
built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock, and the rains came tumbling down. The rains came down as the floods came up. The rains came down as the floods came up. The rains came down as the floods came up, and the house on the rock stood firm. Now the foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand, and the rain came tumbling down. The rains came down as the floods came up. The rains came down as the floods came up. The rains came down as the floods came up, and the house on the went back. So build your house on the Lord Jesus Christ. So build your house on the Lord Jesus Christ. So build your house on the Lord Jesus Christ, and the blessings will come down. The blessings will come down as the prayers go up. The blessings will come down as the prayers go up. The blessings will come down as the prayers go up. So